The beautiful Reunion Resort in Florida played host to the 8th Annika Invitational recently. It's an award-winning junior golf event which features a field of 72 players aged from 12 to 19 who get to compete in a 54-hole stroke play tournament and much more besides. Since it started in 2009, the Annika Invitational has paved the way for successful careers in professional golf, all inspired by the founder and one of the most successful golfers in history, the 10-time major champion, Annika Sorenstam.
The vision has really come true. We have improved a little bit every year, but now it's really become one of the top tournaments for the girls to play in, and I want them to feel like they can come here and they can be relaxed around me, that they can ask questions, but also come here and know that this is a week that I can't miss because there's a lot to learn. You know, we try to implement with these little funny, educational or winning approach sessions that we call them. And I really want them to feel like this is fun, and golf is not just hitting a lot of golf balls in a tournament setting, but it's a lot more than that.
The Invitational included a winning approach educational session by Debbie O'Connell from Golf Positive, a traditional Hawaiian party, and a golf clinic from Annika herself. Among the competitors and delighted to be part of the event was 17-year-old Hannah O'Sullivan from Arizona. She's the #1 ranked amateur in the United States and #2 in the world.
This is a huge tournament. It's the best girls from all around the world. So to have this opportunity and to compete against such a high level of competition is already an honor and a privilege in itself, and I'm just learning so much. It's an all-around a super fun tournament and also very educational, and I'm just so honored to have this opportunity. Annika is, I'd say, my greatest role model. I've looked up to her ever since I started playing golf, really. I think everyone here looks up to her so much and hopes to have a fraction of the success that she did, and it's amazing to be able to interact with her and play in this tournament and learn from her so much.
For all the girls at the Invitational, working with and learning from Annika is one of the most important aspects of the weekend. For many, like Hannah, Annika is a golfing idol and a huge influence.
Well, it's certainly an honor when people say that you're a role model. I've had some great role models myself growing up in different industries. I mean, I think it's really important to look up to people that are successful and have done well and say, hey, maybe learn from people. I've always done that because it makes you go, wow, that's what I want to do. And I mean, I like to say that I'm available here. I am here for the girls to talk to me, to ask questions, but I also want them to know that, I'm as human as them. I have 2 arms, 2 legs, and, I get out of bed in the morning, so that it's possible to give them hope and to believe in themselves.
The tournament's tagline is more than golf, and this couldn't be more accurate for this event. For Annika, it's not just about teaching golf techniques, but about teaching the girls life lessons and encouraging friendships.
Hopefully they can take a lot away from these 5 days, but I mean, one thing is have fun. I want them to have fun. I want them to maybe get to know a new friend by the time they leave, but also just to pick out a point or two that will make a decision easier for them down the road, whether it's college or whether it's a career decision or just maybe learning how to set a goal or maybe just how to improve their, their warm-up routine. Something to help them be a better golfer, something to help them be a better person and make good choices is really what I want to do. I want them to leave here feeling inspired. I want them to be fired up and be ready for the season.
Thailand's Jaravee Boonchant, who's based at the IMG Academy in Florida, began the final day of the tournament tied for 5th place. But the talented 16-year-old broke away from the pack on the back 9. She eventually carded a 65, the lowest round in the tournament's history. A par on the 18th secured her a first American Junior Golf Association title as she was crowned the 2016 champion.
On the 18th hole, I was just thinking that I'm trying to make a par because 67 so far is like my best score, and I don't know how the group behind is doing, so I just try to do my best. I'm really happy and exciting. It's my first AJGA winning, so.
Every time I can tell you that when the tournament is over, I am always so proud and always so delighted because you hang out with these girls and they're full of energy. They're just so impressive. I mean, they can play great golf, but they're just great human beings. They're fun to be around. They're mature for the ages. and you just know that they're all going to be successful in whatever they do in their lives. So, you know, again, I walk away with this every time and go, wow, I'm so glad that I'm part of it, but also glad that golf can be the platform for them, and we should be proud that we have them as ambassadors for the game of golf. So I always feel like, you know, golf is in a healthy spot.